Welcome, my friends, to another Alliteration gaming video. My name's Levi, and today, Jasco themselves has sent me something very special. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion of what this bad boy is. Based on the title and thumbnail, you probably already know what's going on, so I don't want to keep you guys in suspense any longer. Let's switch over to our table cam and check this guy out. Alright guys, so as you can see, we've got our beautiful box here with my beautiful name on it and a lot of other things that you hopefully can't make out under all this marker. So let's grab our wonderful knife slice. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Our wonderful knife slice and crack open this bad boy and see what its very juicy Jasco contents contain. I was very pleasantly surprised to step outside my doorstep this morning and see something from the almighty Jasco themselves. And of course, here it is, guys. You should have already known this by now, but it is one complete booster box of our brand new set coming out, My Hero Academia Collectible Card Games Heroes Clash, in all of its first edition limited printing glory. Unless you've been living under a rock, the My Hero Academia Collectible Card Game has had Heroes Clash in the works for quite a long time now, and it's finally arriving on our doorsteps and getting into players' hands today. Now, this set, in addition to already doing all of the very cool things that our MHA CCG booster sets do, has a slew of new features coming to it. First of all, this set is very much designed as a back page set. It's all about supporting existing strategies in the game, bolstering them up, and giving them new options and opportunities to find their way into the meta, and to just be a whole lot more fun. Additionally, there's some new things on the horizon as well. We've got more than a handful of brand new exciting characters that have never been in the game yet, and a brand new rarity, the Chrome rarity, which, if you haven't gotten the chance to see him yet, go check out the My Hero Academia Collectible Card Game socials, because they are some of the most beautiful pieces of cardboard I have ever seen. And they're going to be very tough to get. Only 100 of each will exist, and they're going to only be in the first print run. There is lots more to talk about, but I'm so excited to get into this box. We're going to do a little bit of multitasking. So I'm going to grab the knife slice here, using it one final time, and we're going to start digging into this beautiful box. So just like set 2, there are a few things that you're going to be getting once you open this package. First of all, there's one new thing, and you're going to be looking at a little advert for the My Hero Academia Strongest Hero mobile game. Of course, a big thing about Heroes Clash is it's featuring a lot of the art assets used from that game. It means the cards you're going to get out of Heroes Clash are going to be more beautiful than you have ever seen. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, that's going to come with it. But then, of course, as usual, we're going to have our random XR box topper. This time it looks like we've got Bewilder, which is a very funny looking card. And if you'll notice, there is some crazy foil pattern stuff going on with this guy right here. That's because the XRs in Heroes Clash have been upgraded. Anything that has art from the strongest hero, like the attacks and some of the foundations, are going to go full art and borderless. And then anything that shows you one of the funny or action-packed screenshots from the anime are going to have some beautiful foiling applied to them and some fantastic patterns. So our XRs are also more beautiful than they have ever been before. And then, of course, you're going to get a couple of quirk packs at the tippity top right here. Let's go ahead and set the box aside so we can get into these. Just like the previous two sets, these are just simply our box topper packs that are going to have a... You can see on the back there the contents of these, and you're going to get one of those cards randomly. So let's get into these and see what we've got. First, we've got Backdraft, one of our new character cards. This guy's very cool. Definitely not a pro with the most screen time in the world, but still cool that we get to have him in the game. And he's got some really cool stuff going on for him as well. And then let's get into our second quirk pack. And it looks like we've got our other character in the set, and that is going to be Death Arms. This guy is very cool. If you're one of the older veterans of this game, you're going to recognize this guy quite a bit. But of course, he's going to be a very powerful force in our game as well. So those are our two very cool quirk pack cards. And of course, guys, if you are opening these packs, whether it be Heroes Clash packs, quirk packs, any kind of booster pack whatsoever in the MHA CCG, please do not throw these bad boys out, because if you look right here, you're going to see this nice little redemption skull here. This means that you can mail these bad boys into Jasco in increments of 30 and acquire loyalty points on your UGN account that you can then redeem for free promo cards in the mail. Now, you might be asking yourself, Levi, what in the world is a UGN account? Well, my dear viewer, if that is your question, I'm super glad you asked, because in this game, we have a very cool thing called the Universal Games Network account, or UGN account, which essentially is an account you're going to make through a website, link in the description, that is going to allow you to do so many wonderful things. It's going to be how you sign up for tournaments. It's going to be how you track your progress in events. It's going to be how you acquire these loyalty points and redeem them for free promo cards in the mail, and a slew of other very awesome things. And Jasco Games has been very gracious enough to give me my own referral code that you guys can use to sign up up. And if you do, upon sign up, you're going to receive a free 50 points into your account. That is going to be enough to redeem a promo card instantly of your choice. And then any events that you play in at your locals throughout this period of my referral code are going to grant you additional points for playing it as well. And of course, every sign up and every event played in with my code is going to help me along the way. So I truly appreciate it. So if you're new here and you're making your account for the first time and you want a ton of free points, the links for all of this as well as my code itself are going to be down in the description. But let's set all of these goodies aside and get into the real meat. And that, guys, is our Heroes Clash box here. So let me create our little display here. I like to keep one of the first edition boxes for each set, kind of making a little display. So I definitely want to make sure it stays nice and intact. And here's our box, guys. And man, I cannot drive home how beautiful these packs look. The foiling and the metallic shine on them is gorgeous. And of course, we have some of the beautiful new art assets from Heroes Clash's promotional material as well. Everyone in their nice little casual outfits, super cool to see. And coincidentally enough, these are also the art that we use for the Chrome rares. And while it would definitely be exciting to pick up one of those Chrome rares, there is still a lot of cool things going on this box, even if we don't happen to. Like every normal booster box of the My Hero Academia collectible card game, these guys are going to be broken down into quite a few different rarity types. We've got our run-of-the-mill commons, uncommons, and rares, alongside the more elusive ultra rares, and of course, the peak of the mountain being our secret rares. We also have the XRs, which is just a variant rarity that any card can come in, making it a lot shinier and a lot prettier. So without further ado, let's just dig right into these Heroes Clash booster packs. This is a set that I've personally been very excited for a super long time. There's a lot of really cool deck types that I want to mess around with, and support for existing things as well that I'm really excited to see. So we're going to kind of go over some of our pretty cards. We got Noble Participation. We have Swift Cross Detonator. We have All Worked Up. We have Frozen Slash. And I mean, look at these. That's what I mean, guys. Look at these attacks. These are so beautiful. The art on these is beyond crazy. We've got a full-on attack mode. We've got a Zipline Dart. We have a Proud Scion. All of these +4s, man. We have a Valiant Pose. And then for our rare, we have a Freezer Burn. And you can kind of see here, at least I definitely can, that this is not the last card in the pack, meaning that we have an XR of some kind behind here. So let's see what it is. And right off the bat, we have an XR Death Arms Wallop. So if you look at the bottom here, this card says XR-UC, meaning it's normally an uncommon, but in this instance, it's become XR, making it super shiny, super holographic, super patterned, and of course, full art and Bordeaux. So that's very nice. A very nice hit right off the bat there. One of Death Arms' only support cards in the set, but a very powerful one at that. So I'm going to sleeve both of these guys up. I think what we're going to do here is get our XR nice and sleeved up, keep our rares down here, and we're gonna have a row of our XRs and our ultra rares. I think that's the best way to go. Make sure you guys can see this beautiful man so you can follow along and look. Dude, that was a beautiful tear. That was a really beautiful tear. I love that. I really love that for us. All right, so for at least like the first half of the box, I'm really going to show off a lot of the commons because they just all look so gorgeous. We got some Brandish Steel after some honorable forfeiting. We have a Successful Results. We have Dreaming of Glory. We've got Sticky Ball Whale, my boy Guile, one of his favorite new cards in this set. More Moneta. The Moneta just doesn't stop. We've got Catching a Ride. We've got Dexterous Appendages for the Giro lovers. We've got Black Hole Void. A little bit of Constantly Improving. And then for our rare, we have So Manly. This is another really powerful foundation from the set. Really nice card pool stuffing for 3 very powerful symbols, and really only one symbol having access to that mechanic very much before in the water symbol. So definitely some cool stuff to see here. And we're just going to continue right along. Yes, like I said, very exciting set that I've personally been anticipating really hardcore. I know that it's been a long wait since Crimson Rampage came out, and we're all very excited to see some new things in the phrase. We got Spirited Referee, Spinning Kick, nice to finally see some Ojiro support cards out in the wild with this set. We got Carbo Loading. We got Vocal Discord, a little bit more present mic support as well. Bewildered, that's actually our box topper XR here, so you can kind of see the difference in how much shinier and holographic this one is. And I'll take this one out of the pack later on too, so you can get a really good look at it. Ectoplasm Clones. We got, Mezzo Shoji, one of our new character cards. Of course, Shoji already having one form in the game, but this being his second form, denoted down by the little 2 dot here on this side. Very cool to see. Student of the Art, again, more Ojiro support. And then we've got a rare in Command Pigeon Flock. And once again, guys, this is not our last card of the pack. So there is going to be an XR peeking behind here. And it looks like, Ooh, it is Stare Down, one of the cooler Endeavor foundations from his starter deck, now coming in XR in the main set itself. So yes, when I say every card can come XR, that means even the starter deck cards can come in XR. So ones that were previously only available non-foil, boring, non-shiny, in the peasant rarity, if you will, you can now get those nice and spiffy inside of the booster set as well. Very cool that they do that. I know a lot of my buddies are big collectors, big rarity fiends, so it's awesome that I can personally, if I so desire, decide to make every single card in my deck very shiny. Alright, continuing on, we've got Water Pump, Backdraft's Attack, we've got Noble Participation again, we've got Brandish Steel again, we've got Sports Festival Champ, not again, this is a new one right here, we got Prehensile Tail, some more Ojiro support here, we got Blue Flame Palm Strike. Dobby's got some very powerful attacks in this set. There's our Death Arms Wallop in its normal rarity, so once again you can see the differences here. This one becoming much shinier, and the orange borders at the top and bottom of the cards completely disappearing, so you can really appreciate every single pixel of art on the card. We've got some of the new assets here. We've got the USJ Stadium. Big theme of this deck is bringing in a lot of new assets and terrains into the game. We've got Sudden Appearance, and then we have our first ultra rare of the set, guys, and that is Midoriya's ultra rare. This is Wind Up Punch. This one is on the set 1 Midoriya symbols, but it's a very powerful punch card. It packs some stun, it packs powerful, it gets bonus stats, minus difficulty. Card does a lot of little different things and is a really nice low block as well. So nice little UR for us to start that train off with over there. Getting into pack number 5. As far as the things that I'm personally really looking forward to getting in this set, I'm really looking forward to upgrading my Eraser deck, although that's mostly going to be from the starter deck cards. And I'm also really excited to building new characters like Stain 2 and Shigaraki 2. I've got some really cool things in mind for those guys, and I can't wait to start testing them out. So we got Feeling Cute, Forceful Blow, Bench Press, Snack Time. Again, a lot of these really obscure characters on these cards. We got Frozen Slash, we got Endenimed, we got Branching Snare for Kamui Woods, we got Can't Escape Me, 13's Foundation, we have the Battle Arena, once again a new terrain asset, and then we have To the Rescue for our rare card. This is a really cool All Might Foundation that lets you stop your opponent from interacting too hard with your attacks by sealing down their foundations. But as I was saying, guys, like you can see, a lot of these more obscure characters mixed in with a lot of our all-stars, so that it creates a really cool blend of a set where we have a lot of new characters coming in and finally getting some proper support for their deck types, and also a lot of the existing characters getting big buffs as well. Easily excited, part of Midnight's kit, Midnight having one of the much more exciting kits in the set. Spirited Referee again, continuing with the Midnight hype. It's really awesome to see her get so many cards. Sticky Ball Whale, we got Basic Training, a really powerful Zero Diff Foundation for Hagakure. Proud Scion, some more nice Ida support here. Tentacle Strike, yeah, even the villain from the Selkie episodes gets a card. Isn't that crazy? Window Shopping, a powerful foundation from Shoji. And then our rare here is Karate Chop. This is Ojiro's rare attack. Again, another really sick pull there. And man, I've said it like 4 times at this point, but I really can't get over how pretty the attack cards look in this set. Definitely a really huge step up. I'm so excited that they were able to include a lot of the art from the Strongest Hero. These cards really just could not look any better. So, man, so much Ojiro love in this box. So much Ojiro love in this box. So much. Watching from a distance, this is literally the meme of the guy peeking around the corner. We've got Carbo Loading, really good, powerful Sato card. A lot of Mineta cards in this set, actually. Some very nice support for the Great Boy. We got Koji Koda, one of our brand new characters in the set, making an ally deck possible with a lot of his support. Very cool. Ida's new Blitz Sneak Kick are constantly improving. And then, ooh, what's this? We have our rare, and it's going to be Cheerleader, one of the more standout foundations within Hagakure Toru's kit. Definitely one that a lot of people want to get their hands on. Going to find its way into a lot of sideboards and a lot of main boards even as well, because being able to just flash any rival attack is just so powerful. Alright, so first up we got Trap Flex, Mr. Habit Headgear's new card. We got some more Midnight Love, we got some more Noble Participation. This man be participating. We got a little bit of male bonding, can never go wrong there. We've got Catching a Ride, we've got a little bit of Tape Lash. Nice to see some Sero support in here as well. We love Sero in this channel. Gargantuan Bellow, yeah, even this nameless Gargantuan villain from the first episode gets some cards. Like I said, they're really going all out with a lot of the support here. And here is the new Mineta rare we were just talking about, how how much Moneta love is in this set. Sticky Ball Pitch is a really cool rare for Moneta. Gonna be a huge card, especially for his second form, being able to guarantee some of our momentum. Man, so our first few packs were really exciting, packing our XRs and then a UR, and it feels like things are really slowed down now. Perhaps we're building up to something greater here. We got successful results. Swift Cross Detonator, cool and tough. It says swish. It says swish. There's our Bewildered once more. Full on attack mode. Zipline Dart. Engine Trouble. I love this card personally. This is one of my favorite cards from the set, actually. I think it's a really nice piece of utility. There's 13's attack here, and then for our rare, we have Nothing to See here. God, this card looks really good. This card looks extremely good, especially for being just an anime screen cap. Definitely one of the more powerful foundations in the set. Obviously very good for both Shigaraki's, as his face is very proudly presented on the card, but a really good card in a lot of decks as well. And of course, guys, it's not our last card, meaning our XR for this pack is Watching from a Distance. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. You can really see it on the wall there that he's hiding behind. Look how good that foil pattern looks. Absolutely so beautiful. And then it goes to like the ring pattern on this side here, blending two foil patterns together. Absolutely cool. Really stepping up with the XRs in this set. I'm so pleased, you know, even as someone who's much more of a player rather than just a collector. I like my cards to be very pretty. So moving on, we're almost through this first half of the box, meaning the second half is going to be speeding it up a little bit. But I just really want to take some good, nice, tender love and care time to show off a lot of the commons from this set because they look so good. There's some more Brandish Steel. I think that's our third Brandish Steel. Like the Wind, even Ingenium finding some love in this set as well. Snack Time, a nice Sato card. Endenimed, beautiful, love it. Sticky Ball Whale, again. We got the Hype Man. This is my card right here. I am the Hype Man. All this love and talk for him, and then we finally have an appearance by Ojiro 2 himself. Really powerful aggro character right here. I've seen people live and die by Ojiro 2 very hard. Quick Draw, a nice support card for Snipe. And then we have an ultra rare here, and that is going to be Stun Grenade. Bakugo's ultra rare on his set 1 symbols as well. This is an extremely powerful card. Definitely one of the more standout ultra rares in the set. If your deck is playing Fury Attacks, and if your deck is clearing the card pool, you've got to have some amount of copies of Stun Grenade in your deck because it's just that powerful, guys. It's just that much of an impactful ultra rare. However, it's not the ones we want to see. Personally, I'm really looking to find some Blood Moon Rendings here. That is my favorite card. Stain's ultra rare in this set, and I really want to see some of those guys come in. I definitely need to get my hands on a bunch of them. Playing a lot of decks around that card. But of course, there's many other acceptable URs as well, because if you watch the Ranking the URs video that I put out quite a little bit ago, all of the URs in this set are really good. Here we got a rare for Shoji here, good old Tentacle Tactics. This card does a lot of things. It does a lot of things, and then it does a lot of Shoji things. But yeah, all of the ultra rares in this set are honestly really good. Even ones I ranked kind of lower, like there still wasn't anything in the D tier of that video because all of them are just like at least pretty solid cards, which is a really nice step up compared to set 2. Set 2 kind of left a little bit of wanting in that department. So it's amazing to see that they've learned and improved. They're constantly improving, one might say, and making the URs in set 3 really be worthy of that ultra rare title, right? When I pull an ultra rare, I want to feel like it's just the most busted card in the world. I want to feel like a kid on Christmas morning. And then Hero's Inspiration is our rare here. And this is really cool. Something that they kind of started back with some of the promo cards is anything that has an effect that activates when you check it now has a nice little explosion around the number here to kind of remind you, hey, buddy, before you continue playing that super awesome card you just threw down, do a little bit of a thing because you were just so fortunate to have checked me. You were just so lucky to have flipped me off the top of your deck while playing your super cool card. Alright, we're definitely starting to see a lot of the commons repeat themselves here now. Got Easily Excited, Spinning Kick, Bench Press, Basic Training, and like a million of these. This is one of the best foundations in the set. Definitely really pulls its weight as a zero difficulty foundation with a solid block zone. I think we have so many Death Arms Wallop now. Constantly improving, and Friends of Animals is our last rare on this side of the box. So we are all the way through the first half now, and we are 2 ultra rares in and 3 XRs in. if my math is right, we should have one more XR and then 4 more ultra rares. 6 ultra rares and 4 XRs is kind of the norm I've seen from a lot of the boxes so far. So we'll see if we fit that pattern. And of course, anything crazy like a secret rare or a chrome rare could definitely change that ratio up for us. So Spirit Referee, Forceful Blow, Like the Wind, Tape Lash, Sports Festival Champ, Idlework, the man himself, Stain 2, one of my most anticipated characters from the set. Very, very, very happy to get my hands on him and do a little bit of messing around. Ice Slide Tackle is an uncommon that I don't think we have seen yet. And then we got Confident Inventor for our rare, a nice support card for Hatsume Mei. All right, it's time for the second half of the box to really start heating things up. I want to see some ultra rares. I want to see some Piercing Needles, some Blood Moon Rendings. I want to see all of the works, guys. Swish! Our man Habit Headgear. We love to see him. We love to see... Oh! I jumped the gun a little bit, guys, but there is our ultra rare Piercing Needle. Literally one of the ones I was just asking for. This is Toga's ultra rare in the set, and just like back in set 2, her ultra rare does not disappoint. This is a very, very, very powerful card, especially for a lover of weapon decks, such as myself. So we're now, allegedly, half of the way through our ultra rares, but of course, ultra rares can also come as XRs. So if we pull one of those, we technically have like a more than 6 ultra rares box. So it really, really isn't over until it's over. And speaking of not being over until it's over, here's our rare, which is a nice hardened uppercut. This is a very, very powerful attack for Kirishima. I think it's going to be hard to find this card's way in a lot of decks, but if you do, it's going to pull a lot of weight being a 0 high block with an on block effect. But as cool as it is, guys, it's not our last card. Meaning, our XR under this is... Like the Wind. Ingenium's Foundation here. Look at him. He's running towards his dreams. And man, the foiling on this card, like, actually goes too hard. It actually goes crazy. This is really, 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 really beautiful. So really, really heavy on the foundations for our XRs there. Unfortunately, none of them being of the Stain or Eraserhead variety. But the night is still young, and you better believe this is definitely not the last box of Heroes Clash that I'm going to be opening on the channel. I've got my own case coming in very, very, very soon. We're probably going to stream that opening within the next few days, and then of course there will be much, much more to come from there, especially as we get into some of these Heroes Clash decks. I'm really excited to just like... I'm having a really good time looking at these cards and just, oh, there's Toru too. And then we got Extendo Hair Strike for our rare. This is a really, really powerful attack with an enhance that bolsters its stats, playable any amount of times during the enhanced step. So as many times as you can pay that cost, that attack is going to let you get there. But yeah, as excited as I am to finally actually like get a proper look at these cards and appreciate all of their true beauty, I'm much more excited to actually get these guys into sleeves and into decks and start playtesting, especially for nationals coming up, because this set will be legal for our big old national event, which of course, Hulking Grimace is going to be our ultra rare. This is Nomu's powerful ultra rare, bolstering a big 10 damage printed on the card itself, as well as a slew of other nice effects. But really, it's that 10 damage right there, the guys. That is what is to write home about. This card is going to end a lot of people's lives, and it's going to be very exciting. And it's probably going to be doing it at Nationals, as I was saying. Our biggest event coming up for our organized play will hook you up with a qualifying spot for the upcoming Worlds event, which is of course going to have the big, so exciting $250,000 prize pot. So a lot of really, really crazy stuff going on there. And if you really want to compete in that stage, you're going to need yourself some Heroes Clash cards. Our rare here is going to be Lessons from the Taiyaki. The almighty fish cookie guides us. And guys, we only have, I want to say what, 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got 5 packs left in this box, and I'm already so sad that it's coming to a close so soon. But of course, if you're like me and really want to get your hands on some more of this set super soon, next week is the full release date, and there are a ton of fantastic places you can order boxes, or if you have a local game store, please go support them and buy from them as well. And of course, if you're like me and you're just too eager to get your hands on some more cards, there are tons of pre-release events happening all over the states right now, and actually the My Hero Academia Collectible Card Game Facebook page just posted a list of all of them going over across the entire weekend. So if you want to get your hands on some cards early, such as this beautiful Stain rare here, Laceration, one I'm very excited to put in my decks, you can head out to those pre-release events and get your hands on some cards early, as well as start garnering yourself some of those local play points that you can put towards getting some redemption cards for yourself in the mail. There are so many exciting things going on with the game right now, and to be honest, it's just an absolutely fantastic time to start playing. There's a lot of resources available, a lot of exciting upcoming things, and I just don't think the game has been this hype yet. So moving on to our last few packs We should be packing 2 more ultra rares in here, if my math is correct, barring anything crazy. And there's going to be one of them. This is our Fierce Whirlwind. This is actually an ultra rare for Inasa Yorashi from the Shiketsu High class, one of their top ranked students. Does not have a character card in the game yet. Curiously enough, there's a few cards like this for characters that don't quite have character cards yet. Some of them, like the Sludge Villain or the Gargantuan, you know, probably aren't getting character cards. Never say never, right? But characters like this, and I think Mr. Compress has got an ultra rare as well, kind of give us a bit of an exciting tease maybe as to what those characters could do in the future. We've got just a few packs left, and there's still definitely quite a few things that I'm very excited to see here. Our last ultra rare is very hype. Again, really hoping for a Blood Moon Rending. That would be a great way to start off. But for now, we just have One with Nature, one of the most powerful cards in the set, and probably the most powerful foundation as well, in my opinion. One with Nature being a card that's going to put in a whole lot of work in a whole lot of decks. Really though, it's just hard to narrow it down. There's just so many good cards in this set. If you've been watching any of the videos, I've been trying to rank them and scale them and whatnot, and it's just difficult. In my opinion, the design team really knocked it out of the gate with this set. Almost every card I feel like has some application, and almost everything high rarity definitely has a spot you can put it in. There is no high rarity card that I'm just like not excited to pull. And then for our rare, we have the UA High School itself as an asset, a very, very unique card as well. And now guys, we're moving on to our final pack. If my math is correct, we should have one more ultra rare in here, but also it could be anything. What's it going to be, guys? What ultra rares are we missing? We don't have Blood Moon Rending. Let's see, we don't have Twisting Azure Inferno. That's, I think, going to be one of the very good ones as well. There's just so many. We don't have Ida's Kick. Ida's ultra rare. His new kick is, I think, one of definitely not one of the most generically powerful ultra rares in the set, but definitely one that's very powerful in him. And guys, what is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Oh, it is Ida's ultra rare. Look at that. It's almost like I knew. That's crazy. Engine Boost itself is a really, really, really sick card for Ida. Brings a lot of free momentum generation to the kick package and really helps bolster the offense of those decks. And guys, that is our entire box. I'm going to clean up things around here, and then we're going to get a nice overview on the entirety of our pulls. Alright guys, and here is the full contents of our beautiful boxes. Alright guys, and here's the full contents of our beautiful box displayed out. Our box topper XR was Bewildered. We got Death Arms and Backdraft in our court packs. Our URs were Wind Up Punch, Stun Grenade, Piercing Needle, Engine Boost, Fierce Whirlwind, and Hulking Grimace. Our XRs were Death Arms Wallop, Stare Down, Watching from a Distance, and Like the Wind. All in all, not a bad box as well. Some very, very banger URs and some very, very nice tech XRs as well. We did not get as many cards with my boy Stain on them as I had hoped, but once again, the release season is very young and there will be much more Heroes Clash on the channel. And I want you guys to comment down below in the comment section, what cards are you most excited to pull and to play and to finally get your hands on? I want to know what you guys are looking for in your cases. And if you had anything really, 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 really spicy, like maybe some of those Chrome Rares, please let me know as well. I'm very excited to hear about you guys' opening experiences for this set as well. And of course, again, if you're new here and just getting started, make one of those UGN Play accounts with my personal referral code Alliteration, and you're going to snag yourself a hefty set of 50 bonus points. That is, again, enough to redeem any free promo card of your choice. Not many things in life are free with no strings attached, but this is one of them. You're going to help me out a lot along the way too. So I truly appreciate it. That's everything I have for today, y'all. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much again. Please subscribe to the channel because we always have MHA CCG content down the pipeline. So many very exciting things coming up with Heroes Clash's release and so many fun videos that I cannot wait to work on and show off to you all. This has been Levi, and I'll see you guys in the next video.